Hey, it's been a minute. Hey Nationers, my cousin just got to Spokane by driving, but a few days ago, he actually mentioned he was going to be flying from Portland to Spokane. But the issue with that is the flight costs $500 for round trip. That's really not worth it. But I want to look at a video from one of my favorite creators, Ryan Trahan, where he tried every seat on the most expensive airline. This is seats from economy all the way to first class. Make sure to leave a like on today's video if you do enjoy it and subscribe if you guys are new around here. And let's get into it.
There is a seat on an airplane called an A380 that literally comes with a living room, a private bathroom, a private bedroom, and a personal flight attendant. Now, I have no business flying in that seat. It only exists on one airplane in the entire world. However, I owe my...
Right. In New York, you can't even get that in an apartment, let alone a flight across the world.
My friend Isaac a favor. His brother David lives across the world in Singapore,
and
they haven't seen each other in 10 years. Isaac asked me to deliver David a letter and his favorite cereal from...
Just the most, just an average interaction in Texas, you know, passing notes with somebody else's name. And what is bran? Like, what classifies cereal as bran, by the way? Because there's like Raisin Bran, but what is like bran? Does that mean it's like potentially baked? I don't know. It just says oven baked oat cereal.
From the US all the way to his brother in Singapore. But if there's one thing I know, going on this adventure of riding in every single class on the most expensive airline in the world would be insane. But the only way that's going to happen is if I could foot the bill on a sponsor.
Joyride, I imagine. It has to be Joyride, one of Ryan Trahan's candies that he created.
Thank you, Shopify.
Right,
I packed my bags,
Shopify.
Made my way to the airport.
I was really hoping it was
first
Joyride.
Connecting flight to Singapore. On my way to my seat, I did pass through business class. I'm not sure how you can even call this a seat. I also passed through basic plus. Look at that leg room. That's gonna be fun. And finally,
okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little intrigued on how he might do this. One of the main reasons is because there's like 4, maybe 5. It showed 4, but I'm sure there might be a first class in there somewhere. How he's like, is he gonna do it all in one flight? Is that what? Is it like? Did he book 2? How did this? What?
I made it to my first seat of the video.
Okay.
Basic.
Right. Oh, right. Right.
So on this first flight, we're going to be flying from JFK to Abu Dhabi, which is nearly a 13-hour flight. I'm most likely going to be doing a lot of voiceover because I'm socially awkward. I passed the time by measuring our leg room, 4 inches, by the way, and also just by staring out the window until our first meal arrived about an hour.
He just measured the leg room. I might be one of the worst passengers, like, when it comes to flying, when it comes to, like, the luggage part, right? Because, like, I bring a bag, this bag. I bring this bag with me. This bag is, like, bigger than my torso. Right, so this is already a pretty big bag. It's not very like pliable. But then I bring like another bag, like a full-on duffel, but it's like it could hold water if it wanted to. So it's also not pliable. And so I put one of them up and try and put one under the seat. Yeah.
Hour and 15 minutes into the flight. All right, lunch is served.
That's actually kind of a nice lunch, by the way.
A water bottle at the source.
Okay.
A bread roll covered in a nice layer of plastic. Chicken and rice, veggies, strawberry cheesecake, and the nectar of the gods, Sprite.
Oh,
this looks really good. I'm excited. How's the chicken? Have you tried it? That's Betty. She didn't hear me. She wouldn't ignore me. We're actually friends. She's my basic buddy. Silverware. I don't think I've ever touched silverware on a plane before. This is crazy. This is like first class treatment in basic. I spent the next few minutes absolutely
those Emirates flights, baby. You're gonna get utensils.
The best meal I have ever had on an airplane. This food is so good. Shortly after finishing, I found myself in desperate need for the bathroom, which is a great opportunity for a tour. Greetings from the basic bathroom. Pretty basic.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Ryan. I'm so sorry. I need to pause this and replay this.
For a tour. Greetings from the...
Look at how big the camera is. This is not bad by any means that your camera's big or anyone's camera's big. I just find it so funny. You're holding the camera in the bathroom and it's just a gigantic camera. I love it. I love it.
Basic bathroom. Pretty basic. Yeah. We've got a sink. The tile is nice. Oh, it's not actually tile. The toilet it's definitely a toilet. The flush button's got some use, but that's a good thing. It's doing its job well. Overall, pretty fun in here. Gets the job done.
Love that. Oh.
At this point, we're flying over the middle of the ocean, and it's late. I tried turning on a light, but accidentally flashbanged Betty, so just bear with me with the lighting. Greetings. I will say that so far the service has been incredible. Just a bit ago, I was in the bathroom, so I missed the coffee delivery. I asked the flight attendant for a coffee. She brought me a cappuccino and Oreos. This is my first time eating an Oreo suspended 35,000 feet in the air. It felt amazing. I drank my cappuccino. It was also delicious. I feel like I'm in first class. I do. I am so excited to go to Singapore.
Here's the thing. Like utensils, a full meal, like even like a strawberry shortcake, like that probably costs like a good hefty like $30 on a plane already. Apparently, and this is what it seems like, is you're just getting it. Like oh, hot meal, a full dinner. Anyone like that? Right here.
Singapore. I remember when I was in like 8th grade, and we had a textbook that said Singapore is one of the nicest countries in the world. And ever since then, I have dreamed of going, but I did not think I would be going to deliver a 40-year-old man's cereal. Regardless, it's happening. I'm going to do some work, and I will catch up with you soon. At this point, I crack open a bag of cherry
my favorite.
berry ropes, recline my seat, and open up my laptop.
The sour bites probably technically are my favorite, because I do like sour candy.
On my computer. I'm a hard worker. A few hours later, we got to watch the most mesmerizing sunrise ever. So
this must be really cool.
Of it. She did a great job.
It's recording, right? Yeah, it's recording.
This must be pretty cool.
To capture it, right? I know, right? Yeah, exactly.
Now that the sun is up, that means it's time for breakfast. The basic plus section gets served first, which means by default, Betty and I get served last. We are in the last row after all. But that just means I have more time to play Angry Birds and watch Trolls at the same time.
What is that? Wait, huh?
But that just means
what is this a part of? Is it, like, that's not a handheld that like Ryan like brought onto the plane, right? What is this? Huh?
I have more time to play Angry Birds and watch Trolls at the same time.
Hi guys.
Love that.
Chicken with rice or coconut curry?
Oh, chicken with rice. Yes.
Yeah. It's very nice. It's like a burrito bowl.
How yummy.
With guacamole.
Guac.
Okay. Nice, yeah.
Thank you. Guess what's for breakfast? Chicken and
Oh,
rice.
it is a part of the thing.
Again.
Okay.
I watched this
You can
person
serve
play Angry Birds.
What? You can serve breakfast on this plane? This is like a whole continental like breakfast facility.
While I ate, and then decided to interview the flight attendants because they have been amazing. Why are you guys so motivated to give such good service?
We love our guests, so we always give our best.
Okay. What's your name?
I'm Shantae.
Where are you from?
South Africa.
Really?
Me and her and her.
How are you? So my name is Jocelyn, and the reason why I give good service is because I love people, I love socializing with the people, and I love Etihad. You got this, Ryan!
I love that. I had a what is it? There was a teacher of mine. It identically wasn't like a student of hers, but there was a teacher that we shared like classrooms with. So we'd like go into her room, and regardless, she was a stewardess and like a flight attendant for like, I don't know, like 25 years. But then she just kind of got like older, so she became a teacher. So she had some pretty fun stories to tell her class, but I don't know any of those stories because I wasn't in her class. I just partook in the festivities that was the class. So we landed. That's good. That's actually kind of nice.
We have arrived.
Always good to land a plane.
I was mildly concerned about my cereal coming into a new country, but I got through with ease. I would be celebrating right now, but I thought it was probably unwise to celebrate before my cereal gets through customs in Singapore. Regardless, this airport is awesome. Wow.
Oh, that makes sense because you're coming in from an international flight. See, I've hardly ever taken any international flights that like I was old enough to know what the frick I was doing. That makes a lot of sense. I was like, why are you getting off the flight and putting it back? Right. I get it. I get it now. I understand.
This airport is insane. It's honestly pretty comforting. Maybe because there's a Texas chicken directly behind me. Flight number 1 complete.
The TGI Fridays.
On the flight. That was a great experience. If it only gets better from here,
love that. Okay, so there only is 4.
Sorry for saying that. That's weird thing to say. If it sounds like I'm slurring my words, it's because it's 3 a.m. in the US. And since my next flight to Singapore is in 10 hours, I'm gonna go to sleep and keep this cereal safe. I hope it's still in here. It should be. Okay, let's go to a hotel.
I'm interested to see how this all pans out, I guess.
I gotta find a better way to get these shots. Very nice. This is literally in the airport.
That's it.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
What is Singapore? Singapore does not exist, okay? Singapore is like a fantasy land. This is crazy. I'm just gonna move to Singapore at this point.
Good morning. It's nighttime. I got out of bed, took a shower, and got ready to board my flight to Singapore. I'm honestly just excited to fly on this airline again, especially because the cereal is still safe.
Right. Okay, maybe he didn't actually end up in Singapore right now. Okay, I could be
arrived to
wrong.
My Basic Plus seat. I cannot tell you how uncomfortable I am right now to be filming this, but I will say I paid extra for this seat, and it shows. Look at this leg room. I can't wait to measure that.
That
later.
is not
Also,
4
my
inches.
Seat buddy moved right over to the left because there was an available seat, which means this is basically first class. Look at this elbow room. So the next stop is Singapore. Let's see what it's like to live the Basic Plus life. All right, I'm gonna stop recording. I can literally smell business class from here. It
Right.
smells like luxury. They have lay down seats. I'm feeling a little FOMO, but honestly, I'm just ready for this thing to take.
I want. Okay, sorry. Let's go back here a few frames. Hold on. This has to be really annoying. Like, I get if it's okay. Like, if you're like, comfortable laying on it, that just has to be annoying, right?
Like, oh, yeah, we took off. Okay, let's go
Love
to
that.
Singapore.
Okay, so he must. Oh, he landed in
As
like
I got
he landed in
situated, I realized most
Dubai.
people are already
Dubai is a fantasy land. Was what I meant to say. Singapore is too, but Dubai is a fantasy land.
asleep on this plane. If you're looking for leg room, sorry, I took it all. 23 inches. It's crazy.
Wow.
Anyways, I got a tinkle. I have arrived to the Basic Plus bathroom. It was fun to see everybody who's flying on the plane with me, but it was a long walk. This bathroom isn't so different from the last one. We've
I
still
wonder
got
how
this
people do
beautiful
that.
Tile that is
Like,
not tile.
oh,
The
don't
toilet
worry.
does in fact flush. I tested it.
I'm holding. I just wonder.
There is soap, a sink, trash
Right.
can, all kinds of
The
paper
tile's still
products that
fake?
you may need, and if you're a baby, a place to sit. I'm having a great time. However, I am currently experiencing a little bit of turbulence on this plane. Whoa. So, I'm gonna go back to my seat. Just as I was walking
I'm not
out
gonna
of
lie. I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to turbulence.
the bathroom, I saw the flight attendant getting our dinner orders. Let's hope for some chicken and rice.
Right? That would be so bad if you missed it.
I have fish with rice and vegetarian pasta.
Can I do the chicken with rice? Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you. Yummy. Thank you. All right, dinner is served. Look at that.
That's
We've
good that,
got
like, everyone
Good
gets it,
Life
though.
bread. Not sure what that means. Some vegetables. A specialty Etihad beverage. It's Coca-Cola. That's what it is.
Oh, is that how
Natural
you pronounce
drinking
that,
water,
Etihad?
Chicken and rice, which looks delicious. This actually looks
I don't know
so
how to
good.
pronounce
and dessert,
that,
maybe banana
unfortunately.
pudding. I love banana pudding. It is
little
literally
crumble?
midnight. This is the fanciest meal I've ever eaten at midnight. All of a sudden, I'm kind of panicking because I haven't looked inside my luggage since I left to check if the cereal is really in the box. I don't know why it would.
I'm not gonna lie, that like kind of gets me going because, like, mind you, this is like, sorry, it's kind of like the whole plot of the video, right? Like bringing the cereal from Austin, Texas, all the way to Singapore. Sometimes I've opened up my bags that I've checked in, and then they're like, they had like slide in a slip there, like, oh, it was checked by TSA. I'm like, what did they take anything?
Wouldn't be. I just really want to get David this cereal. Also just realized I have a hole in my shirt, so that's awesome. Please excuse me while I devour this meal.
Basic Plus, like Basic
That meal
Plus
was
is like
so good.
pretty much
And now that I have a full
like
belly,
first
I decided
class,
to do a
in
bit
my
more
opinion.
work on my secret project. Top secret. Once again, I found myself with Oreos and other snacks. I'm just blown away by the generosity of these flight attendants, okay? And as the sun was beginning to rise, I decided to see what the flight attendants for Basic Plus had to say. Guys, we're almost in Singapore. I'm here with Michaela.
Hi, how are you?
She was my flight attendant today. Where are you from?
South Africa.
That's so fun. My
everyone
last
from
flight
South
attendants were
Africa?
From South Africa too.
They were great, right?
They were great. I love South Africa. Can I tell you why I'm going to Singapore? I'm going to give a man cereal.
It's normal. It's crazy. It's normal.
That's true.
If that's normal, what has this woman seen? What stories has this woman heard of? Oh, yeah, it's normal. It may be a little crazy, but it's normal.
Yes.
Love
you
that.
got this, Ryan. Just the fuel I needed. I feel unstoppable. I'm sitting in my seat, and I'm just
Right.
so ready to land. Okay, we landed. All right. As I was getting off the plane, the flight attendant invited me to meet the pilot. I don't know
Whoa.
what's happening, but the captain is taking me
How
with
long
him
are
all
these
the way
planes,
to the
man?
front of the plane.
How long are they?
Never.
Then go ahead.
Now I can really say I've sat in every seat on this airline.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Thank you so much.
That is that
I
is
said
technically
goodbye
true.
to the team and got off the plane with no doubt in my mind. That's when I saw something
That is pretty
made
cool.
me want to puke. Customs. Every country has different policies for what you can and can't bring into the country. And in terms of categories, food is one of the most regulated items. Let's see if this cereal gets through. You know, for customs? For like food? Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
Okay. Imagine they're like, yeah, come with us. Walk no further. He's like, grab Ryan's hand. Like, come with us. Or we come. Oh,
I
man.
thought it'd be cool to get an ominous video of me looking out at this crazy view. I've always seen this airport in photos, but now I'm actually here. Figured I might as well get a video in front of it. Just for the
think this
record,
dude's
that
taking
flight
Instagram
was
photos
awesome.
on the
The
left.
legroom was fantastic. The food was so good. The flight attendants were amazing. And
Oh,
I made
he
it to
probably
Singapore.
takes
And
business
guess
back
what?
to
I've
Dubai
got
and
the
then
cereal
residence
with
back
me.
to Austin.
I cannot
Okay.
tell you how relieved I was when I opened
Right.
my suitcase and it was actually in the box. I also have David's letter from Isaac. Aw, so cute. Brothers love each other.
Woo!
So I'm not meeting up with David for a little while, and I'm actually really tired because it's like midnight in America. So I think I might take a nap. Good morning. It's not morning. I slept for 1 hour. If you
Right.
also find sleep pods, capsule hotels really interesting, the Yotel Air in Singapore, it's fire. It's a good one. Anyways,
Okay,
I've
so
got a
there's
cereal box to
also
deliver.
hotels
I really
in
wanna
Singapore.
Make it look like I'm actually on an epic mission that matters. So I think I'm gonna make the next few clips like a dramatic cinematic sequence.
I'm just waiting for like Western music to come in.
In a world where two brothers live in separate countries. Does this feel epic? I don't know. Can you guys just comment, wow, right now is epic? There's only one man equipped to unite them. It's me, Ryan. Yeah, so I got a taxi to David's place and met him. This is the end of the sequence. I hope it was good. Nice to meet you, David. Oh, this is so sick. David, I flew all the way here because of what's in
It's
this
like actually like
box.
a wholesome
Right,
moment.
ready to see it.
It is
Okay,
only
are you
half
gonna
the
close
video,
your
by the
eyes?
way.
3, 2, 1.
Our best in every butt.
Brand. Dude, yes, this is a great gift. This, we used to get this every Christmas morning, but yeah,
Oh.
we just all love this.
I was thinking like their parents like wrapped up like oat bran for Christmas. It's like, thanks, oat bran.
Thank you, Isaac.
That's actually pretty cool.
David
Seems
poured
like
us
they have a
both
good
bowl
history.
of crackling oat bran, and we enjoyed a nostalgic meal together in Singapore. And that's when I gave him Isaac's letter.
Dave, since you moved across the world, I know it's difficult for you to come home regularly. What's probably even harder, though, is that you have to go without
Oh,
some
June
of the
9th,
best food
01.
America
I wasn't
has to
even
offer.
born
More
yet.
Specifically, the kind that Mom used to give us with our stockings.
I wasn't even
every
born yet.
Christmas.
That's
I hope
crazy.
this box of crackling oat bran brings you back to those lovely childhood memories. Eat it slowly.
Oh my god. He just pulled a full Assassin's Creed, just jumped from the.
Because
That's
like
hilarious.
All the best things in life, we don't fully understand
man.
how good things are until they're gone. Miss you, brother.
I guess that is
Now,
true.
Isaac has no idea about this part, but David's got a favor to ask as well. Deliver a letter back to Isaac and give him a Singaporean snack straight from David's pantry.
Right.
There's only one man for the job.
Right.
It's me. I put it in my luggage, and yeah, I'll bring it back to him. All right.
Right.
My job is...
I guess that is good because I was like thinking, I was like, well, I guess like the whole point was to come to Singapore, but now it's like a part 2, you know, like when you're watching like Instagram videos on your doom scroll and it's like, oh, like follow for part 2. And it's like, well, why don't you just tell me in one part, like just tell me in one part how to do this. I love
only
it.
halfway done. I
love it.
delivered the cereal, and now I've got something to deliver to Isaac. Mission part 2 has begun. I'm on
Flew
my
all the way to
America.
Singapore.
After that, I had a few hours before my return flight home. David took me around Singapore. It's a beautiful place. This is just so crazy. Like I said, I remember looking at Singapore in my textbooks in school, and I always dreamed of coming here. And I gotta
It's crazy,
say, it did
man.
not disappoint. Except for the fruit that I tried, it was unique. I didn't really like it. David
Was
got
that
a kick out of
durian?
that. Eventually, I headed back to the airport and prepared for my business class seat. It comes with a private airport lounge, lots of
What?
food and drinks, but my flight was
What?
boarding, so I headed to the gate.
Hello, 7C.
Right. That's actually not too bad.
Welcome
Now it's time to get back to
business
Isaac.
class. I already took my shoes off, and I don't even feel weird about it. They give you free slippers. Also, I was
I'm not gonna lie, like I understand in business and like first class flights like this where you would take off your shoes, it feels very weird to me, like watching that. Like I'm sure it's clean, but it doesn't feel clean subconsciously, you know?
this red juice almost instantly.
That might be a fun
It's
drink.
Watermelon juice. Guys,
Right.
I had so much fun in Singapore. David is the best. The only problem is I didn't really sleep. I got like 1 hour of sleep at Yotel Air, and that was pretty much my sleep for the night. This flight that I'm on right now is once again an overnight flight, and I'm pretty sure that my seat reclines all the way down, like I could lay flat.
Oh,
but
right.
I don't want to sleep because I don't want to miss out on any of the cool stuff you get in business class. What's on the menu? Business. Yeah, we're not in basic anymore. Here's a quick list of things that come with the seat. A pillow, quite comfortable, I will say. Slippers, I already put them on. Why am I doing this with my feet? I don't know, but I'm in business class. A fancy
Kinda gotta do
blanket, this baggie which comes with a face mask, earplug.
Do you get to like keep this stuff?
Plugs, lotion, lip balm, face mist, and toothbrush and toothpaste.
Right, that's
Another
actually kinda
pillow,
nice.
Perhaps to cuddle. I am tempted to sleep, but I'm also scared to miss out on any cool stuff that they would bring me, so guess who's staying awake? Me. As the flight is
That
taking
must have been
off,
a
I've
hard
developed
video to
a
actually
plan
record
not
of.
fall asleep, in which I will be very strict about not even closing my eyes to blink.
He fell asleep.
I fell asleep for 4 hours. Oh my goodness. I don't even remember extending my seat into a bed, but here I am. One thing is for sure, this is the most comfortable airplane seat I've ever had. I'm not proud of it. I'm not. On one end, I missed out on 4 hours of business class luxury, but also did I? Because I was laying fully down on an airplane. The flight attendant, when I woke up, she brought me coffee.
Oh,
It
that's
really
actually
good.
that's
She was
actually
also
kind of
like-
nice.
Want to do like a main course or anything?
And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't, that's awesome. I didn't know I could still get it. And she was like,
You haven't eaten anything, so.
I know, thank you so much. And I said, I mean, I'll just do the fruit, and I'll just get
Right.
ice cream
Oh.
just for the experience. And she said, okay. That's crazy.
At least like I feel like bad sometimes because like when you're like in like a flight, if you ever flown and like like they're coming down, like this is where I'm at. I don't really like want to fall asleep until like at least get a drink because like I know if I'm like I don't want to bug them, I don't want to have to hit the attendant button. 37C needs someone to bring them water, like I don't want to be that person.
I'm looking
I'm
forward
like
to
closing
that.
my
I haven't
eyes
used
and
the
open them up
bathroom yet.
again.
I've got some work to do before we land. Let's get after it.
Thank you very much.
Fruit and ice cream. A diabolical combo.
That was not only the best fruit I've ever had on an airplane, that was the best fruit I've ever had. That was so good. Ice cream? When in Rome. And then randomly after eating, I got really emotional, like about to cry. I can't tell if this is out of gratitude or because I just ate some solid ice cream, but either way, I need to pull myself together. Guys, I finally made it to the business class bathroom. It is nicer. It is. We do have the same tile as
Love that.
before. However, look at all this other stuff you get. The hand soap is in a special container. The faucet does look fancier. It really does. You've got a nice assortment of hand products. Not one, but 2 mirrors. Also, potentially the best part, when you're doing your business in business class, I mean, talk about elevated. There's a window. Babies can also sit here. I don't know if babies are flying business.
Because I want a window to stare outside while I'm on the golden throne,
But let's test this bad boy out. Sorry. I'm gonna use the toilet.
The porcelain throne.
I feel like a business mogul working up here. No, but really, this is so cool. Before landing, I freshened up with some complimentary face mist.
Face mist? That's a thing?
We have arrived to Abu Dhabi.
I'm
But
not
as
gonna
soon as
lie.
we landed,
I don't think I've
2
ever heard of
security
face
guards
mist,
came
but-
on the plane asking for me.
How's it going?
Half the things I've never heard of on here.
Good to go? Scorpio.
What?
All right, thank you.
What?
I don't know.
What? You're just getting escorts?
What
You
I
can
did
see the look
wrong.
on his
I don't know if
face.
I'm in trouble, but 2 men personally took me off of this airplane and are now driving me in this little car thing to I don't know where. It felt like we were driving.
Not the old person cart. This is what I call the old person cart when I'm like trying to describe it to like my family. Like, oh yeah, like the old person cart where they go get like people who like have short connections are really old, right?
For hours until eventually they dropped me off at a private suite. What in the world is going on? I literally thought I was getting escorted off the plane because I was a little gassy. Some things just don't sit right with my stomach.
Right.
I don't know what it was.
Must've
Maybe it
been
was
the
the
durian
durian.
fur-
Shout out to
yeah.
David. I cannot believe this is real. I don't know what to say. I have an abundance of fruit and
What is-
pastries. I have a waiter named Ali. I think he's bringing me salmon. I think it's 1 a.m. Why is that even available? The people that have seen my boarding pass, they kind of look at the part where it says the resi, and they're like, oh, hello, sir. Before I show you this,
Okay, that's where my mind was thinking. Like they know that like you are getting off this plane and you are going to be a. What is it? You're gonna be a big baller, okay?
private room that I'm in, just for the record, business class was amazing. I did sleep for like half.
We're not
of
even
it,
at
but it was
residence
extremely
yet.
comfortable. The service was amazing. It was dark the whole time, so the vibes were cozy. I have nothing bad to say
Vibes
about
were
business
cozy.
class. Do I miss my old flight attendant friends? Yes, but honestly, it's hard to focus on how good that was whenever I get escorted off the plane immediately and brought to a private room that has a toilet in it. Let me show you around.
Looks like we have coffee
Voss
and
water, right?
Voss water, abundant fruit and pastry.
I will say every time that I hear Voss water or ever see Voss water, I am immediately remembered of the grown-up scene. Bring some of that Voss water.
couch, a luxurious dining table, and an
Right.
entire bathroom with a shower in it. What?
Who is this for? If this is before the flight, what have I gotten myself into? Really, this is crazy. I sat down at my dining table for some salmon. I still can't believe they have someone making this good of food in the middle of the night. After that, the two security guys picked me up
Like, hey,
and
we
took
got
me
a
to the gate
resi.
for our final flight.
They're like carrying his stuff too. Right.
Guys, this is unbelievable. I immediately walk into my coffee order. I enjoyed my cappuccino and played some Angry Birds. Some things never change, I guess. I don't even think the flight has officially begun boarding. This is gonna be crazy. And
Bro has, I think he has a bigger plane seat than Alex Weber did in his series when living in the smallest New York apartment. We're gonna have to test it out. I gotta see the
we're
legroom on
off
this.
a
I gotta see the
13-hour
legroom.
flight back to the United States, and I am flying in the residence. There's so much stuff that comes with
Are
this
there other
seat.
residents
I don't
in
even
here?
think I can call it a seat. Frankly, if you asked me what this background is before I step foot in here, I wouldn't even be able to tell you it's a plane. This looks like an apartment. I can't believe I'm about to say this about an airplane seat. But how about a tour? This is the main
His name was
seating
Axel
area
Weber,
with
by
a
the way. I just
TV
realized I
and
said
2
Alex.
seats. This
My
time
bad.
we have not
Sorry,
one,
Axel.
but 2 blankets. This bench area has an entire refrigerator fully stocked with sodas and Voss water. What in the world, man?
What?
This is crazy. The other
What?
benches are for storage. You can put stuff in there. This seat also comes with noise-canceling earphones, which work great if you want to prepare to watch the Penny series movie. The seats also have buttons that can assist you during the flight. Look what happens if you press the fork button. Ooh, wow, a snack. Just kidding. The flight attendant brought it. It was just a joke. But this fun drink is not a joke. There's also a charging station and a touchscreen remote control. But now, for the reason
What?
they call this seat the residence. All right, this is ridiculous.
There's no way that there's a bed in this plane right now.
A little bit of turbulence. To my left is the bathroom, and you are standing on a bed. I mean, this is outrageous. Isn't this crazy? I am on an airplane. So this is a big bed. I'm definitely going to be taking a nap. What is this? Okay, so they literally give you jammies. Do I anticipate a jammy time tonight?
You just get a whole
That
outfit.
would get crazy. There's
get a
also
whole
really
outfit.
thick sleep mask, slippers. They also give you tons of nice skincare. I'm definitely taking this home. And the last feature of the residence, a private bathroom with a shower. I don't know. I don't get it.
It's a yacht in the air.
I don't get it. This
There's
bathroom is
nothing
actually
more
so
that needs to be
nice.
said.
We're still rocking the tile from basic. I love it. Pretty standard stuff.
I
up
love the-
here,
I love
but
the
this
tile.
Little towel rack is cute. Once again, not one, but 2 mirrors.
How
And
many
yeah,
people are
the fact
staying
that
in
there's
here
a shower
at
in
once?
here is absurd.
I guess,
back
can
to
you
the
buy
main
like a
seating
2 for
area
1?
and had a steak dinner, which I absolutely housed. And while I was doing some top secret work in my bedroom, I got a notification that said, "We left another surprise for you. The best on earth." Guys,
Right.
they have Joyride.
Right.
Isn't that crazy?
Right. The same tile, pajamas, a whole shower with 2 mirrors, and guess what? Angry Birds and Joyride. That's a killer combo if you ask me.
Okay, I asked them to put that there. You may be wondering, Ryan, what were you absolutely locked in on your computer for the past few days?
Okay.
Well, I love doing work on airplanes.
June
And I've been
15th
spending some much
has
needed time
passed as
on
recording of
Joyride's
this.
Shopify. The Joyride website
Yes.
is pretty built out, but I just like having fun with it. The best part about Shopify is you can literally build anywhere. I'm in the troposphere. I think that's where I am. I've been considering making a subscription for Joyride customers who want a candy refill every month. They might as well get a discount. And Shopify's subscription app makes that
Right.
extremely easy. The only problem is we've kind of had trouble staying in stock, so that would most likely be a bad idea right now. The point is the option's there. But Shopify Magic is what I've been
That's
doing
actually
on
pretty
this
cool,
entire
though.
trip. It's as fun as it sounds. I've been working on a landing page. I'm just calling it landing page. It was like a airplane joke. The only people who will ever know about it are watching this video. I used Shopify Magic for AI product descriptions. Look at this. I asked it to describe my candy with some airplane puns. It crushed it. That's amazing. Also, the background removal tool for product images, so nice. And finally,
Right,
I made
right.
the candy
Damn.
automatically 20% off because if you find this page, you deserve it. Come on. Honestly, we would not be able to do what we do at Joyride without Shopify. It is the best commerce platform in the world. If your dreams are small, if your dreams are big, Shopify is the place to build a business. And
I might gotta sell. I mean, I'm not gonna plug my stuff here, but nationofmerch.com. That's all I'm gonna say. Nationofmerch.com.
you can get started with a free trial using my link, shopify.com/Ryan Trahan. Shopify.
I might
love you.
have to
This
in the
video
future,
would
to
not
be honest.
possible
Like,
without
low key.
you. Mwah. With that being said, I think I am going to go night-night. Jammy time.
Imagine figuring out what button turns off all the lights. I wish I had that first world problem on a plane.
As you can see,
you know?
the service here is
I'm
amazing.
always
I
having
looked
to go
through the
up and
menu.
twist
the crazy
the-
thing about
the
this
air
seat is
conditioning.
you use order on demand. So I ordered some breakfast, and by the time I was done looking out the window, it had arrived. I mean, are you guys seeing this spread? We've got a green smoothie with a latte, fresh fruit, a muffin, croissant, and butter and jam.
My
I feel like
God.
I've eaten so much food in the last 12 hours. This looks amazing, though. What should I try first? Iced latte, bottoms up. That's insane. A bit
Not
of
the milk
watermelon,
mustache.
fruit of royalty. That's good fruit. Look, guys, I'm really enjoying this. We have about 2 hours left in this flight. I can't even describe how nice this has been. Doesn't feel real. I could be dreaming. You could be dreaming. You could be dreaming about me dreaming. But don't forget, the job's not finished.
Right.
There's a man in America expecting me to deliver a Singaporean
Irvin's
gift from his
sea
brother.
salt
It's Isaac.
food
Talking about Isaac.
snacks?
We just have a few more obstacles to
that.
overcome. He said
How are,
from
oh,
the
okay, okay.
residents.
Never mind.
Nah, I'm worried about customs again, but how much can you really worry in this seat?
I was thinking, I was
Guys,
like, I've
welcome
never
to
heard
my
of that
morning
either. I'm like,
routine
right,
in
because
the
it's a
air.
Singaporean.
We're landing very
food.
soon. I have a private bathroom. I think I'm gonna use it. Unfortunately, the shower isn't working. That would have been so cool to shower in the
I'm not gonna lie. I imagine like this seat's real nice, and like he's saying, like the shower, it's not working, right? Totally understand. I'd be a little bummed, right? Because I obviously paid for it, maybe like expected to, you know, because kind of what I expected. There's no way that you can try out every feature on this plane in this seat within the amount of time without sleeping. There's just no way. And like be able to enjoy it. Sometimes I would have took the basic flight. I would have raw dogged that basic flight. Just 15 hours, just no music, no screens, no Angry Birds. Raw dogged that flight.
air, but at the end of the day, the fact that there's even a shower to look at is enough for me. I can't get over all the skincare they give you. I don't know how to use it correctly, but I am gonna bring it home for Haley. She's gonna be excited. Oh yeah, morning routine in the residence.
Same, Ryan.
First, I brush my teeth. I put on deodorant. Smells pretty good. Next, I shave. There's literally a little bit of hair there on my chin. So I shaved it, took off my jammies, did some skincare, and threw on cologne, which burned my skin because I just shaved it.
Right.
Last few minutes.
Dang,
Why
boy,
that
that's
face is
beautiful.
shiny. This has been a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can't believe it.
Damn. Ah! Love that.
Hey. Hey. Here we have a delivery all the way from Singapore.
I wonder if it's
from your
in-
brother
I'm sure it's
David.
probably
this
in
is
there.
very exciting.
Right.
David loved his gift, but will Isaac love his? This is the question. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
We'll save this
It's
for
definitely
later.
in there.
And
Right.
here we go. All right, Isaac. 3,
Salted egg fish
2,
skin.
1.
Salted egg fish skin. Bro,
Your
you
favorite.
can't get this in America? What is this? Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
All the way from Singapore. Cheers. That's kind of gas.
It's actually really good.
Okay, now for the real surprise. He got you a letter. You can go read it over there. I'll give you privacy.
Isaac, bro, I miss you. I miss all the good times we've had
Wow.
and your humor. You are always the one to lighten the mood and keep everyone laughing. I hope everything is going well in Austin. A great quote I learned recently is a goal without a deadline is just a dream. Remember, it's important that we are purpose-driven, so create a vision, mission, and goals to get where you want to be. Then put your head down and grind relentlessly. You will succeed. David.
Aw, that's sweet. A couple weeks
Love
later, I
that.
found myself walking into Target just to see what Joyride is going to look like in the candy aisle on June 15th.
That's not
And
the
as I
bottom
was
shelf,
leaving,
Ryan.
Something caught my eye.
Is it the O brand? Is it the O brand? If it's the freaking O brand. Right. Right.
You made it to the end of the video. Thank you.
Right. Nationers, well, if there's few things that I learned is that no matter what bathroom you use on an Etihad, no matter what bathroom you use on that flight, you'll get the same tile, which makes me feel a lot better because I love basic. I'm a basic person. Subscribe!